At the beginning of the film, Chris Dubosage tells the story of how 35 years ago, in 1987, in the town of Vernon, on the eve of Halloween, a person in a mask committed crimes and then disappeared. His mask became very popular, and many people in the town still choose it as a Halloween costume. 35 years ago, Chris created a podcast discussing those tragic events, and now even conducts tours to the houses where the crimes were committed. High school student Jamie Hughes is getting ready for a concert, and her parents Pam and Blake are not thrilled with the idea. It's Halloween Eve, and the victims of the person in the mask who disappeared 35 years ago were 3 young girls. Nevertheless, Blake takes his daughter to the concert. While Pam is the only one left at home, she receives a call from a person in a mask. He attacks the woman. Pam, who has been preparing for self-defense since she was 16, tries to fight back, but without success. Amelia Creston, a friend of the grieving Jamie, is secretly working on building a time machine based on a photo booth in an old amusement park. She continues her mother Lauren's work, who once abandoned the project, based on her diary. The girls want to go back to 1987 and stop the person in the mask. The investigation is led by the grim police officer Cara Lim. It turns out that Pam was corresponding with Chris, who was in love with her. Jamie meets with Chris. He tells her that Pam helped him find the killer, and in 1987 she received an anonymous note warning her that she was next. Then Jamie meets Amelia in the park. Suddenly, a person in a mask attacks Jamie. She hides in the photo booth. A knife inserted into the control panel activates the homemade time machine, sending Jamie back 35 years into the past. Jamie learns that she is in 1987. Without wasting any time, she goes to school and introduces herself as an exchange student from Canada. She is immediately sent to a physical education class. In the gym, Jamie immediately recognizes the future victims of the person in the mask, the mischievous friends Tiffany, Marissa, and Heather. Their fourth friend and group leader is Jamie's future mother, Pam, a girl with a scandalous personality. There will be a party after school. Jamie, remembering that this is where the person in the mask first struck, plans to attend. Jamie finds Amelia's young mother Lauren and tells her she's from the future, proving it with her phone and knowledge about Lauren's secret diary with brilliant ideas. Jamie tells her about the person in the mask and shows her the time machine. Lauren promises to help her get back. Jamie and Lauren are turned away from the party by Randy Finkel as well as young Cara Lim. Doug Summers is also not allowed into the party, but he helps Jamie get inside. However, she is still unable to save Tiffany. Jamie tells Pam that she is clairvoyant and that Pam, Marissa, and Heather are in danger. In Pam's house, the girls contemplate potential suspects. Meanwhile, Amelia creates a new time machine. Chris, who noticed her work, provides photos from 1987. Jamie from the past informs Amelia that the knife served as a necessary conductor for the machine to work. Sleep-deprived Jamie falls asleep in the car. The girls arrive to a party at a country house, and a frightened Jamie remembers that the second crime took place there. Pam, Jamie, and her future father Blake defend themselves against the person in the mask, but they fail to save Heather. Lauren finishes the time machine based on the attraction. However, she needs at least a minimum charge on Jamie's phone, which will last for several hours. In the fear room, armed young people set up a trap for the person in the mask. Marissa acts as bait. Kara helps neutralize the person in the mask, who turns out to be Doug. He had a relationship with Trish, who died in a car accident. That evening, Tiffany, Marissa and Heather got Trish drunk and allowed her to drive, but not Pam. She has nothing to do with it. Meanwhile, another person in a mask attacks Marissa and then pursues Jamie, who hides in the attraction. Pam attacks him from behind. The person under the mask turns out to be Chris, who eliminated the adult Pam in the present and then the inventor Amelia. He wants to win a journalism award, and interest in the person in the mask began to wane. He was the one who wrote the note for Pam. Jamie manages to defend herself and return home. Pam is still alive. Lauren wanted to meet her at the entrance to the attraction, but got the timing wrong. She even prepared a gun, because she didn't know who would win inside. Since Jamie's future parents got closer much earlier, she now has an older brother who is 34 years old.